It's NNX from the Northwestern News Network, where we give you campus news faster than you can eat a bowl of mac and cheese. I'm Jasmine Kim.
And I'm Nora DeCruz. Let's get right into today's top stories. Students flocked to the outskirts of campus to catch a glimpse of the northern lights last week. A severe solar storm sent the Aurora Borealis shining across the United States starting Thursday. Solar storms are triggered by coronal mass ejections when the sun's corona releases large amounts of plasma and magnetic field. Here on campus, the site brought together a community of sharing in the wonder of the feat of nature. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Space Prediction Center issued a rare G4 geomagnetic storm watch going into the evening. G4 is just one level away from being as severe as possible. This type of solar activity can disrupt power grids and communication systems. Students were still able to capture the moment with their phones and bond over the wonder in the skies above. Northwestern might have another opportunity to see the Aurora Borealis soon. The sun will reach the height of its 11-year solar cycle next year, triggering an increase in magnetic energy that could lead to northern lights sightings.
Students and fans are facing increased football ticket prices following the Cats' move to the Lakefront Martin Stadium. The temporary stadium offers stunning views of Lake Michigan, but seats just 12,000 fans, about 4 times less than the demolished Ryan Field. Seats start at $164 for the Cats' next game against the Wisconsin Badgers on October 19th, with average ticket prices reaching $273. Many students struggled to secure tickets. A limited number of free student tickets were available for Martin Stadium home games, but priority was given to students with the greatest number of points gained from attending other athletic events. Following their final match at Martin Stadium this Saturday, Northwestern will play 2 more home games at Wrigley Field.
Evanston's Whole Woman Fitness aims to bring underserved communities the space, knowledge, and resources to build healthier lifestyles. Self-defense classes, step aerobics, and even cardio in kangaroo boots were some of the highlights at the grand opening ceremony. Motivated by the loss of her mother and grandmother to health issues, owner Naticia Waldron says she's committed to addressing disparities affecting Evanston's Black community. According to Evanston's Health and Human Services Department, residents of the historically Black 5th Ward have life expectancies to 13 years shorter than their counterparts in predominantly white neighborhoods. Waldron is now partnering with the City of Evanston to administer Pathways to Wellness, a program designed to address health equity gaps by offering digital health monitoring, fitness coaching, and nutrition support.
My goal is to focus on moving forward, providing the resources from us, to us, for us.
Whole Woman Fitness offers classes 6 days a week, from Monday to Saturday. For more information, you can visit their location on Main Street or follow them on Instagram at whole_woman_fitness_.
The Evanston Public Library hosted their monthly language cafe, providing a chance for language learners of all levels to practice their conversational skills in an informal setting. NNX Katarzyna Wynn is in the studio with us. Hi Katarzyna, can you tell us more about how the language cafe works?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Jasmine. There are separate tables for each language that the Language Cafe offers. So there's a table for French, Mandarin, Spanish, English, and many more languages. Attendees can sit down at whichever language table they would like to practice at and start speaking with others. The program is in collaboration with the International Cafe, an organization that has locations in 9 different cities. Currently, the Evanston chapter runs on the 2nd Saturday of the month.
Thanks, Katarzyna. The International Cafe will be hosted at the Evanston Public Library main branch on Saturday, November 9th from 1 to 3 p.m. As one Evanston community organization cultivates community through language, a local business looks to do the same with fashion. Clothing boutique Cloth & Home partnered with the Women's Club of Evanston to host a fashion show on Sunday. The event comes just in time for the first ever Chicago Fashion Week. Threaded Stories, the show's theme, spotlighted work from 9 designers. 3 designers received awards for their work after the show, and audience members had the chance to purchase items from the runway. The show is already scheduled to return to Cloth and Home next year.
Norris Student Center and Recyclery hosted a used bike sale last week to offer students a different way to get around. For students who are too tired of walking to classes, bikes offer an alternative way to navigate campus. The sale, hosted by the Recyclery Collective, provided a space for students to learn every step of the bike safety process, from registering bikes to locking them up properly. Located in front of the Block Museum of Art, the bikes at this sale ranged in price from $250 to $400. The event also provided important information on preventing bike theft on campus. Campus Representative Danny Ha taught students the importance of a sturdy lock, key to making sure your bike is secure. While these locks may be slightly more expensive, Ha says the price is worth it.
So we always recommend something stronger, what's called like a kryptonite or U-lock. They're typically about $50 to $60 in range, or a little bit north of that. But again, it's a great investment to keep the bicycle safe.
Ha also encourages students to register their bike with either campus police or the city of Evanston to ensure their property is protected.
Campus educators hosted a clothing swap at the Women's Center on Sunday. The event aimed to spread awareness on eating disorder recovery. NNN's Marcella Cano has the story.
Giving out free clothing for all sizes.
Coming to college can be really difficult, and finding a new wardrobe in college, especially when you're in eating disorder recovery, can be very stressful and feel very body stigmatizing.
Campus Educators is a new student organization dedicated to eating disorder recovery, prevention, and awareness. Founded last school year by Northwestern junior Michelle Liu, the goal of the organization is to create a safe space for all students.
As a freshman in high school, got really into just eating disorder recovery and like awareness in general, and so it was really important for me to bring a space for education and openness about eating disorders.
The club collected clothing donations to give away for free at the Women's Center last Sunday. To remain size inclusive, all tags were cut off the clothes.
Well, I think that's great that they do that, because then hopefully people will just look at the clothes, and if they like the clothing piece itself, they'll take it and without worrying like if it'll fit or if it won't.
According to campus surveys, 40% of Northwestern students struggle with some form of disordered eating, an issue that NU educators feel is stigmatized on campus.
It shows that it's something that's going on that we don't necessarily address and talk about.
As students stopped by the recovery rack, campus educators spread awareness on their organization and eating disorders on campus.
I hope that this can not only be a place where people come and get clothes, but also just start a larger conversation about disordered eating and body image on campus.
In Evanston, Marcella Cano, Northwestern News Network.
Thanks, Marcella. Campus educators will be hosting a virtual workshop about body image on October 27th and November 3rd. Students can sign up using the link on NU Campus Educators' Instagram bio. That was a very, very important topic, incorporating thrifting with body image. Nora, do you like going thrifting?
I love going thrifting, and I would have loved to be there. What about you, Jasmine? Do you thrift?
I actually haven't been thrifting in Evanston, but I love thrifting back home.
Okay, I'll need to bring you with me here.
That's all the time we have for tonight. Stay tuned for the Northwestern News Report right after this. I'm Jasmine Kim.
And I'm Nora DeCruz. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.